Hey boys and girls, welcome back to Midgame Life Crisis. I am Inconsistency and with me is an actual werewolf. Hello.
Hey guys.
This is our monthly podcast episode
23.
Yeah.
Please do not say that we've been doing this for a long time.
We've been doing this for a long time, bro. Almost a year now. 2 years, sorry. And yeah, this is January right now, so we're actually recording, even though we're gonna talk.
We're a week late.
Yeah, we're a week late, but this is basically January already in the new year. And yeah, we got a lot of shit to talk about. Mainly, we do want to do like a sum up of the best games we played this year. Note, not the games that were released in 2025, but the best games we played this year. The best you could say it's the best games that we played of 2025. And yeah, you want to start us off with something because you get to play exactly 5 games a year on average.
Something like that.
I think I doubled that just about, but yeah, that's the advantages and disadvantages of having children, I guess.
Let's see, Starfield, Avowed, Atomfall.
Starfield was this year, wasn't 2024?
It started last year and pushed until March this year.
Really?
Yeah. I watched the recap of Steam. I know exactly what happened. I remember now.
Starfield released in 2025? Are you sure?
I didn't see what was this. I said I played it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I played it.
Yeah.
Started playing it last year.
Sure, okay.
Finished playing it this year.
Sure, okay.
Okay, so Starfield, Avowed, Atomfall, Everspace 2, and what I'm playing now. So that's 5 or 6.
That's more than 5, I think. And the 6 is what, V Rising?
Yeah.
V Rising is what you're playing. No, bro, you played more games than you're saying. You're lying.
I said 6.
Did you say Rogue Trader? 40k Rogue Trader?
No, that's the 2. Well, I mentioned 4. Starfield, Avowed, Atomfall, Everspace. That's 4.
Okay, and then...
And now add V Rising and...
40k?
Rogue Trader.
So that's 6?
Yeah.
Alright, so hey man, 6 games is not too bad for a full, as they say, a full-time dad. That's not bad, bro. Pretty decent.
Atomfall was rather short.
Right.
But if you play shorter games, you can play more games in a year, you know. Like, look at last year, okay? Baldur's Gate 3 took me 9 months to complete. 9 months.
I mean, that game is absolutely...
So that's what I mean. It depends that depends on what game you play.
Yeah.
Saying you played 6 games or 2 games a year very much depends on which games.
Yeah, but
you can play Arc Raiders for a whole year.
I want to focus on what were the best games that you played in 2025. So let's start with what would you say was the best? What's your best game of 2025?
Starting the end of the list is easy. Starfield is at the bottom.
The very bottom.
Oh, that game is worthless. Can't believe I'm saying this. And
you wasted a lot of time on that game too. I had to convince you to stop playing that shit.
No, you didn't have to convince me.
I remember a little
because I wanted to stop playing.
Bro, go back to like older podcasts.
I know, but you can hear us talking about me,
it.
and I told you I haven't reached my limit. This is a me thing, and it broke me. And Bethesda games don't break me. This says a lot. To me, it says a lot.
It doesn't. It takes a lot to break you to stop playing a game.
Yeah.
I get that. So what's the best? That was the worst one. What's the best one? Do you have one? What was the most enjoyment you had this year in gaming? Because I can tell you what I think it was just by how you talked about those games. It's probably Atomfall, to be honest.
Either that or Rogue Trader.
Oh, but Rogue Trader you're still actively playing right now.
Yes. So and I'm enjoying that game immensely.
It's that good?
Yeah, it's very good.
Okay.
Both Owlcat. Every game of theirs I played, and I will emphasize, I played their games at least a year after they are released.
Can you remind me what they made before 40k Rogue Trader?
Pathfinder,
right?
The Pathfinder games. And the second one.
Yeah.
So Pathfinder, when it came out, it was criticized. It had issues, performance issues and bugs.
Yeah, that's the first game, isn't it?
But I played it a year later,
after it's been fixed. Yeah,
and I had no issues, and the game was wonderful.
Right. Okay. What kind of game is it?
All the games until now are the same. the isometric party management of an RPG game. Classic CRPG games.
With XCOM style combat,
The
right?
XCOM style combat was only in Rogue Trader.
Oh, okay. And that's what makes it very fun, doesn't it?
The Pathfinders one, they were very D&D-esque with hexes and effects of spells that cover had no meaning.
Is there voice acting in Rogue Trader?
Yes, good one.
Every dialogue that you hear? Or
The main characters.
okay,
Like
so
the main NPCs, the NPCs that go with you places.
another character
story.
just text, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But if I'm wrong, I apologize because I didn't prepare for this specifically, but there's a lot of voice acting, okay? A lot.
All right. So and how's the combat in this game? Because I
Interesting.
the XCOM element does intrigue me.
Yes, it's because this is like a cyberpunkish because it's got like
Yes.
tech.
Yeah. It's a like industrial punk.
Yeah, something like that. It's got there's like tech, there's melee weapons, like you fight with a sword and whatever, but you also have like energy weapons and plasma weapons and projectile weapons, and each has its pluses and minuses and whatever. So cover means something.
Yeah.
And it's exactly like in XCOM. You have half cover and full cover.
Oh, right.
And it matters.
Overwatch?
No, there's no Overwatch because the turn system is different.
Oh, okay.
It's more RPG.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay, but the cover, like semi-cover, full cover matters, and the angles matter. Like if he's in a place that he can see you without the cover, it doesn't count.
It gives you percentages of hitting or not hitting.
Yeah,
something
you
like
can, when you make it before you decide on an attack, it tells you the percentage of a success. Yes,
fantastic. I love that.
And just like with XCOM, you have a 95% to hit and you miss.
That's the charm of that game, though.
This one as well. The 95% to hit, you miss, and you're like 10 out of 10. Good game.
Want to play it again? Would play again? Yeah, that game. I'll be honest. That game intrigues me a lot. But again, I have a problem with games that look too big, that would take too many hours from me. And listen.
This is nothing like the scope of Baldur's Gate, right?
Oh, it's not that big. I mean,
Baldur's Gate had hundreds of millions of dollars of budget.
Bro, I put nearly 100 hours into Baldur's Gate, and I was only halfway into Act 1.
You can't compare a AAA budget game. It's not a AAA game, but it's
I see what you're saying.
To a AA company that makes a game in 10% of that budget.
And staff and people, like
everything.
It's
the
smaller
games
company.
are competent, but they are smaller scope, smaller ambition, and still, these guys bring very interesting mechanics. Like they had a very interesting mechanic of the overlay of the overworld and the management between, like the adventures, if you will, in the Pathfinder, which I really enjoyed. And this one as well has an interesting mechanic on trade.
The 40k one.
Yeah, on trade and.
It is called Rogue Trader. I mean,
sure.
Yeah. So what's that mechanic? Let me know about. What's the Rogue Trader mechanic?
When the whole thing of reputation and buying and selling with merchants of the factions,
right?
There's no currency. You don't find gold.
So you trade shit.
It's not that you trade shit. You have a number that represents your commerce power.
Right. Oh, okay.
And once you unlock a certain commerce power, everything in that tier, you want it, take it.
Okay.
You just pick the items you want. You can take whatever you want. And the way to gain reputation with them and better gear is to sell them things that they want, to give them things that they want. You don't get money for it, you get reputation for it.
And every character has something that they specifically like or want.
Yeah, you can see what they value. You have like loot that you find. All the loot that you find, it doesn't go to a place that you have to sell it later and see if it worth 500 or 200 and how much it weighs. No.
Right.
Everything you find goes directly to the mothership cargo. You don't even have to carry it.
Oh,
and
okay.
It gets categorized into categories. Weapons, religious items, heretic items, whatever. And certain factions will have more value for heretic items and less value for melee weapons or whatever. So you can decide, okay, these guys really value these things, this is what I'm giving them, and you just give it to them. And you get reputation, and that reputation gives you access to gear. And if you have the commerce power to purchase that gear, you just take it. You just pick it from the menu and it's yours.
Sounds fun as fuck.
It's very different and it makes the looting so much more streamlined, you know, and these games are very loot heavy.
Yes.
You get to the corpses, it opens a menu that is really, really user friendly. You decide, okay, this is all shit I don't need to think about. It disappears. The things that you are interested in remain. You read what you want. You decide to throw it away, keep it, whatever. Inventory is the one inventory for all characters. It doesn't matter who carries what, only what is on them when they use, you know, the belts and shit.
Yeah.
That's it. You know, it's good. The UI is good. The game is competent. These guys know how to make these games. And this is exactly what we said about them making a Fallout game. Like, this is totally new. This is not what they've been making until now. What they did until now...
What do you mean Fallout game? You mean... No.
Because these are the guys that are making Exodus. Not Exodus.
No.
The other
They're
one.
Making the Expanse.
Expanse, yes.
What about Fallout?
Sorry, not Fallout. Mass Effect.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, you're fucked. Anyways, it sounds good. To be honest, you're kind of selling me on this game. I'm very... Because it was already catching my eye. Is the combat good? Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, the combat is good. It's interesting.
Because that's very important for me.
I'm competent in these type of games because I like them a lot.
Yeah.
The combat is rather easy for me.
Okay.
And I'm playing on like the recommended difficulty, I think.
The recommended one? Okay.
Yeah. So I'm even contemplating on
going up?
Yeah, putting it up a notch. And I was careful at first because this is a system I don't know. I am very, very noobish with 40k, and that world is wow.
Yeah, it's an amazing world. The lore there
the lore and the dark future, and it's so dark.
You should play Space
Marines. So dark, I love it.
You should play Space Marines too.
I want to.
I mean, that game is completely action, balls to the walls, and almost no moment of to rest. It's completely different than that one. It's a whole different vibe, but it's like you're on the ground level. You see the world from the grunt's point of view, like, and the graphics are great, and it's the scale of the 40k world is delivered there in such a brilliant way. Like, everything is massive, and you get rushed by so many enemies in the same time. Like the literally hundreds of enemies in the same time are rushing you, like zerging you basically.
Yeah.
As the zerg is basically borrowed from the 40k. I just forgot their name. The name of the Arknights, I think. I forgot their names of the insect-like enemies. So yeah. I played that game this year. I feel like I think Space Marine 2.
Yeah,
and it's one of the better games I played this year for sure. But it doesn't even enter my top 5. To be honest, I'll be honest, man.
That doesn't say anything about the game. It just says
it's a great game. It's a great game. It's a great game. But I can't see myself going back to play it very often, right? And then again, you had something like KCD 2, Kingdom Comes Deliverance 2. Which I thought will be almost certainly my game of the year, but it came out early 2025, and I haven't even finished it yet. I do plan to finish it, but I haven't even finished it. I've put a lot of fucking hours into that game. I'm in Act 2.
Yeah, that is a long game.
I put like almost more than 100 hours in Act 1, and when I saw Act 2 looks even more bigger than Act 1, I just got overwhelmed. I got the feeling of overwhelmed, too much stuff to do. And even though I don't have to do all those stuff, right?
And that game cost less than Avowed.
Yes. Avowed, which disappointed you, I feel like, in a way.
For its price, for sure.
Yeah. Obsidian, they're very hit and miss. But back to Space Marine 2.
Yeah. Because we got to this from the world of 40k, which...
Yeah.
Is impressive.
If you love the world, you have to...
Oh, I'm falling in love with it.
Yeah. Then you have to play Space Marine 2. You have to. Anyone who loves the world has to, because it's so fucking visceral. I love that shit.
It's just amazing to me that it's like the super far future of humanity.
Yeah.
Right? And it's so grim and dark and dystopian.
It's fuck.
But in such a plausible way, I can so see humanity going there easy.
Oh, we're speed running into a dystopian fucking future.
No, I'm talking about this specific. Like, put aside all the mystical things and the warp and the, all the magic and the dark.
Yeah.
Just like humanity having the god emperor and everything becoming very religious, like being even the technology is religiously in a religious aspect revered, exactly.
Yeah.
And
I mean, it gets pretty crazy.
Society is so huge. There's so many people, and the universe is so huge that this seems like the most plausible way of controlling the huge masses. You understand?
Yeah,
human life is so meaningless. So meaningless in this world. It's like nothing.
It's brutal. I'm so surprised there haven't been more movies and TV shows made on this universe. Like, it's been around for like more than 40 years. I don't get it.
Because it's a lot to take in.
It is, but you can... First of all, I do know that Amazon, I think it's Amazon, are working on something that has to do with 40K.
If someone would work on something of 40K, it would be Amazon.
With Henry Cavill set to be the lead. He loves...
Really?
He's a 40K nerd. Of course he is. He's also a PC nerd. He literally...
He has videos of him building, setting up his gear.
Dude is a fucking great representation for PC gamers, bro. We only wish we looked half as good as him, though.
And then with the way the prices are going up, he wouldn't even be able to afford the game.
No, he'll be the only one who'll be able to afford that shit. Anyways, but my game, I was surprised that Kingdom Come Deliverance, it is definitely in my top 5. It's one of the best games of the year. 100%. 100%. I haven't finished it, but I can already tell you it's one of the best games of the year.
So the combat was okay for you now?
In Kingdom Come Deliverance?
Yeah.
Yes. Well, it is, from what I understand, it's easier to get into than the first one. The first one is so rough, bro. Rough. I just couldn't get into it.
It was a learning curve.
I couldn't get into it.
For me
this one is a lot more streamlined, and it's smarter, in my opinion, because more casual players can get into it.
Well, and they get better at it.
That's
to be expected.
Yes. Don't make the mistake. It's not easy. The combat is still challenging, especially early on, until you get the better gear. But the combat, in my opinion, is not the main, what would you call it, attraction of the game. It's really the dialogue, the characters, the decision making that you make, the role-playing elements. It really is the best game you can play in the world today that will get you as close as possible to how people used to live in that area of Europe in the
to have an immersive experience of
medieval times.
Yeah,
you literally feel like a young knight trying to make his way in the world.
There are games that I feel like you probably haven't played. What's the name of that game? There's like a single player survival, build your own house, live in medieval times game.
Yeah, I usually don't play those kind of games.
So I played one, and those are pretty good immersive medieval experiences too.
I mean,
not to say that Kingdom Come isn't.
Yeah. No, the thing about Kingdom Come is that it probably would have been my game of the year potentially if Arc Raiders didn't come out. And I know
I don't think it's fair to put a live service game in the same category as a single player.
I know what you're saying, but you're right. If we go like with categories, sure. But
just for live service and single player, that's it. I'm not saying like category for first person shooters or for strategy. No,
I'm saying
for games that you play by yourself against games that are always online with a community. These should be two separate categories.
Listen, I'm not talking about categories right now. If you want to put it in categories, you're absolutely correct. It's not fair to put Arc Raiders against a Kingdom Come Deliverance. It's completely different games. One is a complete single player game, and one is like you said, a live service game.
I mean, if you look at hours wise, if you check hours played as a metric for how much you liked games, then Counter-Strike is our best games of all time, and it should have been the best game of the year for years.
But I want to look at it at what was the game that I enjoyed the most playing it and gave me the most unique experiences this year.
Sure,
and wait, and I'm looking at it in a, what would you call it, in a more abstract way. Like I don't want to put it in any category. I'm just looking at what gave me my best gaming moments this year overall.
I get that. I get that.
And that's Arc Raiders for me.
Just one question. Is it the same gaming experience for you when you play with friends in an online setting than when you sit by yourself?
But I don't always... That's what you're not getting. You can play Arc Raiders completely alone,
It's
solo.
irrelevant.
It's not irrelevant because you just said about the gaming experience.
No, you're playing solo. There's still other people with you in the game.
And you might not run
The
into one person.
results of your games are affected by choices of other people.
Not always, only if you run into the same path they do. Again, you can have runs, you can have raids where you literally run into no one. And you're just you running around.
Sure, but can you guarantee that?
No, of course not.
So it's a different experience, bro.
I understand, but it's a still... If I play Kingdom Come and if I play Arc Raiders, those are two games that I'm playing and getting different experiences from, right? Gaming moments. Like I said, if I'm looking at it in a more abstract kind of way, and I just look at what was my most fun, best gaming moments in this year, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. It was Arc Raiders, and it keeps being Arc Raiders. Right? It doesn't stop. And I'm not looking at categories right now. Again, if I was looking at what is the best multiplayer game, then yeah, Arc Raiders. What's the best medieval RPG game? Of course, it's
you're strawmanning in this. You're looking at very narrow categories. I said just online. Always online community live service is one thing, and games you play by yourself are a different thing. That's what I said.
It's not, because both experiences, both games give you moments of joy and that you will remember, and that's what I'm talking about here.
That's fine.
And the most enjoyable moments, the most best experiences I've had and keep having from the moment that game I started playing it when it came out to this day now is Arc Raiders by far. It's not even close. That's the thing. It's not even close. That game is just... Something about it is so fucking unique. I've never experienced anything like this. It's the fact that it's like a horror movie, bro. It's you don't know what's going to happen. At any given moment, something new happens. No one raid feels like the other. Every time you go out, something unique happens. Sometimes it's extremely chill. Sometimes you get into a fight and you're literally can feel your heartbeat going crazy because it's so intense. It comes out of nowhere. Sometimes you're the hunter. Sometimes you're the prey. Sometimes you get stalked. Sometimes you're stuck somewhere else. Sometimes you just cooperate together to fight the Ark, which can be very, very, very scary in this fucking game. Most of the times, if you play solo, you will be working with people rather than fighting them. If you play teams, like me and my friend from Poland do, it's usually PvP, pure PvP, like just PvP. And that's really...
Yeah, but that's part of the matchmaking. This is part of what they did well.
Yes. The solo, and it's like solo and team feels like almost completely different games. It's
not just that. If your playstyle is aggressive and very engaging, engaging other players,
yes,
then it will matchmake you with people that this is their playstyle.
Yeah.
And if your playstyle is passive and being friendly, it will matchmake you with people that are like that.
Very smart. It's they call it an aggression-based matchmaking, basically. And it's been rumors. It's been a rumor up until lately that it's been confirmed by the little CEO said, "Yep, we have something like that."
Little CEO.
Yeah. And I can't remember if they're what part of the world they're from. I think they're Swedish or from Holland. I'm not sure where they're from, but there's some country in Europe, anyways. Western Europe, I feel like.
Not US?
No, they're not American. And
who's publishing this?
I don't remember, but it doesn't matter.
Sony, isn't it?
Doesn't matter. The company, no, it's not Sony, and the company itself is not it's not US based. Anyways. Bro,
check this. Stockholm based. Sweden.
Yeah, so I was correct.
And who is publishing?
Nexon. That's South Korean.
South Korean,
yeah, they're very big. Anyways, yeah. So Nexon is doing that shit. Bro, I know I'll never convince you to play that game because you think it's so different. But if
it's not a matter of convincing. The game sounds great. I have no time.
No, you do have time. The time you have, the very little time you have,
that's what I mean.
You choose to invest it in single player games usually, right? Or co-op games. Yeah, I get it. But I'm telling you, bro, the situations that you get into this game are unique. You won't see it in any other game. It's really no other extraction shooter, it's not even a genre that I play. I don't even like it, which is, again, shows you how good this game is because it's an extraction shooter. When I heard about the first I heard about it, I didn't even care about it because another extraction shooter, I don't give a shit. I gave it a shot because it looked so good from all the previews. I gave it a shot. I fell in love immediately. Everything about it is AAA quality, but really AAA, not quadruple A, like Ubisoft quadruple A definition, right? Not the bullshit shitty games that we get today from the AAA companies.
They were contending with Battlefield on the sound quality.
Yes. And I feel like the sound in this game is even better than Battlefield. That's another thing. Battlefield 6 came out. I enjoyed it a lot. And then Arc Raiders came out 2 weeks later. I played it once and I never returned. To Battlefield 6 ever again since then. And I uninstalled it a month later.
Yeah.
It took over my life, bro.
There's that article that says that the Arc Raiders kept 91% of its player base. Battlefield 6 lost 85% of their player base.
Yeah, and this is like...
And we were in that player base that they lost.
And this is in the holidays. Like, this is... according to the holidays in like Christmas in December and shit like that. So that's busy time for the gaming communities. And yeah, Arc Raiders, bro, is one of those games that's here to stay, probably, unless they fuck it up.
Well, I can tell you what went in my head exactly a week and a half ago when, remember, I installed Battlefield 6 because we were going to play together. And then I went over my game list and was like, Battlefield 6, should I uninstall this? Is there a chance we're going to play it? And I thought about it for half a second.
Did you actually buy it?
Nah. The multiplayer was free.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. Nah, bro.
I was like, there's no way you're leaving Arc Raiders.
I did see you, though, playing V-Rising with Jones.
That's the second game I've been playing lately, but in co-op with Jones. Yeah.
With
Null.
I played that game when it was...
This is a vampire game, and they call it the Null Vampire. It's very funny.
It's a vampire survival kind of game, isometric POV. Yeah, of course. You have all the hallmarks of survival games there. You build shit, you craft, you do all that
100%. I'm not contending that. I'm just saying when you can die and just go resurrect whenever you want, because there's no real death, so survival is kind of I'm having difficulty with the world.
It's when I say survival, I mean you need to
survival elements. You mean?
Yes. It's a more casual version.
Okay, I'm sure there's a name for this genre.
Right.
I don't remember it. I played a few games like this that are single player games where the entire premise of the game is looting. There's a lot of drops.
Yeah.
It's all materials, and the whole progression is crafting based. You get recipes for better gear. Your entire level is defined by their gear level, and the better gear gives you better abilities, and you also unlock better spells or whatever. And there's bosses, like you just kill improved level enemies.
Yes.
And this is the whole progression of the game.
Yep.
And you get new areas. New areas have new materials. You had wood, you have iron, then you're going to have platinum or adamantium. You get to it.
Yeah, I played it. I know it.
So there's lots of games that have this loop.
Yes.
But in this one, there's co-op. You can make the world persistent, like for 2 players to be in.
That's cool. That's part that I didn't experience from the game. I played solo.
You can do it not like if each one has his own thing and you just play together, because that would have been much less impactful. You can really cooperate on everything, like have the same castle and the same production lines and everything. So this makes, for me, the annoying part of the game, which is the grinding of endless materials to build things to progress, makes it more streamlined. There's 2 of you. It's a lot easier to get materials, to get everything done. You don't have to buy everything twice because you share everything. So you get double the materials, but you only have to spend everything once. It makes everything much easier. You can divide like the work between you. You manufacture that. I'll make a few weapons for us.
You're basically, each one is doing their own thing, but it's both like working for the same goal.
Yeah, in the same base.
You're not like together going to fight bosses and shit like that?
Yeah, we do.
But every now and then you go do your own
shit. That's the fun. The fun part of the co-op, fighting together, is there. You look together, you do everything together. But when you get to the annoying part of the materials that you find are ground for making more things and more production things and better buildings that make better gear and just repeats itself.
Yes.
This is a lot easier when there's 2 of you doing it for the one goal. You only need 1 forge for both of you. Yeah. You only need... So it's easier. It just makes it easier. You have one storage for both of us.
Are you enjoying the game?
Yeah. In a co-op experience, it's fun.
Did you play it solo?
No.
All right.
I play it exclusively in the co-op.
Yeah. So I played it only in the early access part of it. I don't know if it's not early access. It's like
Alpha, I mean.
Yeah, it was free to play, if I remember correctly. Played it. I don't remember if it was. I don't even remember if I paid for it or not. Anyways, I played it when it wasn't released yet, okay? And I enjoyed it for what it was. It got very samey for me after a while. And
for sure.
Yeah, no, but I played solo. I didn't have, like you said, the added fun factor. Like you said about Arc Raiders, it's the community is a huge part of it, right?
Sure.
So having someone to play with makes it a lot more fun, I guess. So I didn't have
the
that.
Tactics with bosses is different.
Yeah, I just solo grinded it, and after a while I just got tired of it. But then again, I'm not the biggest what would you call it, survival games.
No, but this is a very tedious loop. This is the minus for me in these games too.
100%.
It's a very tedious loop.
I'm and there's so many games like that. Listen, this is one of the better ones. Let's just say V-Rising is one of the better ones. It's very polished. It's well made. It's fun to play. The combat is pretty fun, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
And you're a vampire, of course. So there's all kind of sunshine of
the garlic and everything. Yes.
It's a fun game.
And the quips of the characters and the lines are funny. The bosses have like funny lines.
Right.
I like it.
It's a fun game, but those kind of games, bro, there's so many versions of these kind of games that I just get tired of them very fast unless they do something very unique.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, but it looks like I enjoyed it for what it was. I put like 30 hours in it. It's not nothing, bro.
Yeah. Sounds great. 30 hours.
Yeah. So I got my money's value out of it for sure. I don't even remember if I paid for it or not, but sure. Any other game you want to mention before we move on?
No, those two are the ones I'm playing now, and Rogue Trader is recommended.
And Atomfall, you did say that it's also a contender for best game of the year for you?
Yes.
Of 2025?
Atomfall is good. I enjoyed that game immensely.
Yeah, you told me. We talked about it last time. I don't want to get too deep into it. But
I'm a completionist.
Yeah.
Like I complete the entire map. I check every nook and cranny. And I completed the game in less than 40 hours.
I do want you to... we talked about Atomfall a lot in the last episode, but I do want to tell me one thing.
There is something critical I haven't mentioned last time. So ask and then I will...
Okay, maybe it's related.
Yeah.
What would you say... Because you were kind of disappointed with Avowed, is that fair to say?
Yeah.
What would you say? And those two games are they're kind of similar in my mind.
Yeah, but they're different.
I know. I want to tell me why is Atomfall so much better than Avowed, which is made by a very experienced veteran Obsidian, a studio that specializes in making games that are open world RPG games, right? Kind of dropping the ball with Avowed, and then Atomfall that came from the guys who made the Sniper Elite games that have nothing to do with RPG games, somehow managed to make a pretty fucking good Obsidian game, if you will.
Yeah.
How would you explain that?
First, I will say that Obsidian also made Pillars of Eternity.
Yeah.
And this is, if you want to compare it to Pathfinder or Rogue Trader, which are the same type of games.
Yeah.
CRPGs, isometric, party-based.
I guess, yeah. They have definitely...
It's that. Text to read, voice lines.
Yeah, they're similar.
Leveling.
Similar.
Pillars didn't keep me. I couldn't finish it.
Pillars is pretty... Yeah, I didn't like that either.
That one was crowdfunded.
Right.
I crowdfunded the game.
Right. I didn't know that.
And I just couldn't finish it. So I don't know if it was the world or the game system, the mechanics. I can't put my finger on it. That's what drove me mad. I can't tell you something bad about the game. I can't tell you something that I didn't like about the game. But it just didn't keep me. By the way, Divinity, the first Divinity is the same.
Yeah.
I didn't finish it.
Same with me. I couldn't finish not the first one and not the second one either.
And that one had a very interesting mechanics.
I heard Divinity 2 is a very good game, and it's getting a resurgence in sales right now because Larian are smart. Yeah. Larian are smart. No, they released a sort of a remastered version of it or some shit like that with a lot of quality of life improvements.
I plan to play it.
It's a very well-regarded game.
Yeah, I plan to play it.
And with Divinity coming out in a few years, it's very interesting to give that one another shot. But yeah, so what?
Anyway, so I'm saying I'm a CRPG fan. I like these games, but not all of them I finish because sometimes I just lose interest. And Pillars was like this.
Yeah.
And this is also an Obsidian game. So we're saying these type of games are their forte, but I don't know. Lately, something was off. I can't say what it is, but something was off.
In Avowed, you mean?
In Obsidian games.
Yes, something is off.
Obsidian games.
I think the writing is not as good.
That's what I'm saying.
I think
something in the writing is...
Avowed looks very generic in my opinion, in many ways.
The environments were gorgeous and pretty.
Yeah, but the characters looked very generic.
The feeling felt off.
I didn't like the whole visual style of Avowed. I just didn't connect to it. I will say Other Worlds 2 looks better. Looks like more my style.
By the way, that game is being critically acclaimed right now. It's praised.
Yes, people are saying that is the old Obsidian finally.
Finally
doing something good.
Great.
Which is why I'm going to add it to my wish list probably.
Yeah,
wait for a good sale.
Fallout New Vegas in space.
Sign
me up.
Sounds great to me. Yeah, I heard that game. Actually, the choices you make really make a huge difference.
But this is the story part, and that's what I'm saying. If the writing is good, these games will keep you, even if you're not great about the combat.
But what would you say makes Atomfall so much better than Avowed?
The story was good.
Story is important.
And this is the critical thing I forgot to mention last time, and it's critical.
Okay.
The whole approach to the quests and the way the story progresses is not the usual way. There's no quest
in Atomfall, you mean?
Yeah. There's no quest markers like go here.
Right.
Or do this. The entire progression of the game is either by the voice recordings you find or documents you find that unravel more of the mystery of the place you are playing in.
Right.
Okay, the story behind it. And it's all like leads. You are investigating what the hell is going on because you have no idea.
Yeah.
So the entire journal is divided into leads. They're divided into areas because it's like per map. And you have leads. You don't have quests. There's a lead about something here and maybe an interesting item there or whatever. And you follow leads. And when you get information, it just aggregates it according to the correct leads.
Right.
So you do need to do a little bit of finding out yourself what you're supposed to find. It's not very complicated, and it's not. You don't have to be a detective.
It's not frustrating.
No. But like, if you want to, you don't expect to be spoon-fed what you need to do because that doesn't happen.
Right.
And this is much more immersive. It makes you more engaged with the world and the story. And the story, like I said, it's good. So it's an interesting experience. You feel like you're uncovering clues as you're discovering things, and there's dangerous people, and you don't understand what's going on. It's a good game.
Yeah, it's another game that I'll probably try and play at some time in the future for sure. All right, let's move on from our.
All right.
Let's move on from our games of the best games we enjoyed this year. We got some news stuff to talk about. First of all, let's start with this one because it makes me laugh all the time. Oh well, you know what? Actually, before we do that, we should probably mention Vince Zampella, bro.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. That guy was a fucking legend in the gaming world as a developer. Dude was responsible for some of the best games, considered was some of the best games ever made, with the best Call of Duty ones, back when it used to be a good game.
Yeah, a talented game development director.
Yeah, he made. He basically was the CEO of Respawn Entertainment, which
he started. Entertainment.
Yeah,
and that's after he left Call of Duty when he made that.
Exactly, and then they made Titanfall, which was a very, very successful game, and then Titanfall 2, and then
Apex Legends,
which was a huge success for EA. They were very happy about that game.
Innovative. They were the first to implement a good ping system.
Yep, to this day, one of the best ping systems ever made.
Yeah,
and
made multiplayer teamwork.
Yeah,
much better.
We played that game. We enjoyed that game. We put a lot of hours into that fucking games in the first few months that it came out, and we enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah.
And then
one of the better battle royales.
100%. And then the motherfucker somehow managed to outdo himself, to outlegend himself, if you will, and gone and made Battlefield 6. Which
brought Battlefield 6 to destroy Call of Duty.
To destroy Call of Duty, his previous baby.
Yeah.
He literally went there and shot it in the head, bro. Amazing. And then he died. And then he fucking died, bro. He died in a tragic fucking car accident.
As the stories of your life go, he's in his peak. This is epitaph. He quit while he was ahead.
Yeah, he was a legend of his time, and he had an unbeatable track record, and it is very tragic because that guy was still relatively young. He had many more years in him.
He preferred to die a legend than to watch himself live long enough to become the villain.
Yeah. Anyways, RIP Vince Zampella, you will be missed. Next thing we want to talk about, guys, is Larian and the whole AI witch hunt that's going on around that shit. I don't know if you've been following that shit, bro. It's crazy. It's fucking crazy. Like, Larian is the guys you want to open a witch hunt on? From all the companies out there? Those are the guys you want to hunt for AI usage? Really?
I'm no AI advocate, right?
Me neither.
But some of these reactions to any mention of AI are ridiculous.
100%.
I mean, people, please, you can't deny progress.
Right.
This has been tried so many times in the past, and people have complained about a million things that were new and scared them. You cannot fight this. The witch hunt is so unnecessary. So unnecessary.
I get it.
Companies will start using AI.
They are using it. What do you mean start using it?
I'm telling it for the people who are refusing to realize this. This is reality.
Yes.
AI is becoming mainstreamed in all aspects of your life.
Yes.
Deal with it.
Yes. However, I will say, and I think you'll agree with me, that over-reliance on AI and, of course, using it to replace creative elements of your teams is very, 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 very bad for everyone involved, including the game itself.
Agreed.
And
if you use AI to replace people, you're doing it wrong. You're using it wrong.
Especially if it's creative people who are literally, their decisions are what makes the soul of a game. All right? I'll always go back to this example. In many ways, Diablo 4, in my opinion, almost feels like it was made by AI, bro. That game is so fucking soulless. The single player feels like it was made by the actual people. The story, the campaign.
Yeah.
The second you go into the goddamn fucking multiplayer aspect of it, it just feels like a fucking AI game. Like, it's so soulless and empty. And bro, that game is not successful. Like, it is successful overall when it launched, but there's been like 3 expansions out and nobody gives a fuck about it.
As a creator, all right? You are also a creator. You have a YouTube channel. Failing one, but a YouTube channel. And
a developing one, bro. Let's be kinder to ourselves.
Okay, good. Work is ongoing.
It's a startup. It's a startup, guys.
Not the point. Point is, you know how the title, the entire reason for something is important. Like, when you decide to create something, the first thing you think about is, what is the core idea of it?
Yes.
What is the theme or the title or something that defines it?
Yes.
This is the difference when you see that a single portion of the game, the entire title was a good game, something that people will enjoy with a good story, something that will keep them there, and that's something that will make it an enjoyable experience. This was the point, and that's what you get. When you get to the second part, when the entire title is make money, then you understand that you get a different product, because now the entire thing that is defined upon it is making money.
Yes. And what we're saying here, there's always like a happy medium. There's always a happy middle ground. Like, the truth is never one, complete another side or the other. It's usually somewhere in the middle, in my opinion. In my opinion, is in my 40 plus years on this fucking earth. And in this case, being angry that companies like Microsoft, corporations, huge corporations like Microsoft and give me another fucking name, I don't know,
Google, Amazon,
all those huge corporations that control our lives basically today, Meta, are going crazy. Yes, Meta, going crazy on AI and building data centers all over the world and buying every GPU known to humankind
and RAM.
Yes, and creating a huge inflation of prices in all of tech right now because of this.
Yep. Chips, forget about it. RAM, forget about it.
And this, yes. And
GPUs, forget about it.
This will affect.
But why? Why should we forget about these things? So users, can go online and ask ChatGPT to draw them a sexy orc taking it in the ass from a bear.
Yes. Personal computing and personal ownership, it's all going away, so we can make a video of a cat fucking a mermaid. I don't know, bro.
Or just giving you a nice Happy New Year. The amount of AI crap that was sent my way to say Happy New Year or Merry Christmas or Happy Hanukkah.
I hate it so much. I hate it so much, bro. So that's one you can tell by how we're talking that you can't deny progress. You should use AI tools to help you do your job better, sure, but don't use it to replace your whole fucking creative process. Don't use it to replace yourself.
Bro, people don't make decisions. They let AI run their life.
That's crazy.
What bus should I take? Why should I eat today? Please write me a post about this. Oh, make me a thing about that.
Yeah, but if we're focusing more on gaming and on Larian and what's going on, basically, this is like a few weeks ago, almost a month ago, fucking after Divinity came out, the trailer. Yeah. So there was
Sven gave an interview.
Sven gave an interview. Sven is a cool-ass dude, in my opinion.
Yeah.
One of the best CEOs out there right now. And
God Emperor Sven.
Yeah, and the man said that they're using AI to help them streamline some of the more tedious elements of development, which makes sense. Which sounds...
Bro, he said that, I read it, and I gave it no second thought. Who gives a shit?
And he even mentioned that after that, he even said that in his opinion, a lot of times the AI is not very effective.
Yeah, not even very effective,
in saving time. He said that.
Especially in the creative process.
Yeah, after that
clarification.
After that article came out, no, even before the clarification, after that article came out, the whole internet blew up, bro. Like the whole internet. Like
the witch hunt part of the internet.
A certain aspect of the internet woke up and said, what? Oh, AI, they're using AI for the new game.
Evil Larian.
Oh, Evil Larian, the company that gave us fucking Baldur's Gate 3, one of the best games of the decade. Yeah. Oh, they're so evil because they're using AI in everything now. It's so, I hate it. I hate the tribal alarmist, like fucking zero context, zero thought put into it, just evil AI and that's it.
Yeah, it's so stupid. Don't read the content, just forward and like.
It reminds me of the woke
repost.
It reminds me of the woke and anti-woke like crazy shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like when they go too crazy, like that they're like in Steam. There's like a group called like a Sweet Baby that checks every game if it has Sweet Baby, the company that and I agree that company is shit. I hate them. I hate that you need to bring a company that tells you how to be more politically correct. I hate that. But to tell me that every game that has Sweet Baby in it will be a terrible game is fucking cap. It's false. It's bullshit. It's alarmist and dumb. And it doesn't maybe make the game better, but it sure that doesn't make it worse, bro. It doesn't help. But it's there, bro. I played fucking Spider-Man 2 this year.
Yeah.
And I enjoyed that game a lot. And definitely has some woke fucking shit in it. 100%. But it doesn't affect the gameplay. The actual gameplay. Gameplay is great.
There's a huge difference between having a little woke elements inside, a few things that pander to some crowds, so they not go crazy.
Yeah,
and there's a difference between what Failguard fucking did.
Yeah, where the character literally comes out and says, so...
Not the only one. All the conversations, everything. There's no one confronts anyone. Bro, let's not get into it again.
What I'm saying is there's a huge difference than when a bunch of activists write the game.
Yeah.
Than actual developers which have some elements of wokeness in it. That's very different.
Yeah, trying to stay modern.
Yeah, and it's the same with the AI. There's a difference than from using AI to help you do the more banal, creative-less aspects of your game and development, and thus enabling you more free time to focus on the creative elements of the game, make it a better game with less time.
Yeah,
that's the whole good aspects of AI, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Then you have the Witchfire CEO. Witchfire is a game that came out. I heard it's a pretty good game from an indie company.
Yeah, so he's not CEO of Witchfire, he's CEO of the studio that makes it.
Yeah. But that guy is like crazy to the other side.
Yeah.
He's saying we're not using any AI. We're not even using the fucking Photoshop built-in tools, bro.
Yeah.
What?
They're going to great lengths to not touch any of the work.
I mean, that's going too crazy to the other side, bro. What happened to moderate? What's the word? To being a bit more moderate, like in your opinions and you don't have to go so extreme, guys. You can make a fine balance, right, of things.
This is the whole point of the social media and internet. It will always show you the extremes, because those ones are the ones that spur the most extreme reaction.
Yes, it's the rage baiting, the clickbaity elements of it.
I wouldn't say it's not always rage, but it's the emotion baiting. Yeah,
100%. Anyways, that's what we got to say about that one. Star Citizen Dev says Squadron 42 is now fully playable. It's over 40 hours in length and it's still on track for 2026.
And it's amazing.
Yes.
This is the number, how many times they've said this?
I'm pretty sure they said that Star Citizen, that Squadron 42 is fully playable like 5 years ago.
Yeah, and then they overhauled the engine.
Yeah, and then they said that they just need to polish it. And since then
overhauled the engine.
Yeah, it's been 5 years since then. But now it's fully playable again. It's now fully playable again, I guess. And it's over 40 hours, which, by the way, 40 hours for a game that took so many years doesn't sound like a lot to me, to be honest, but sure.
Look, over 40 hours can be 41 hours.
I don't mind.
It can be 400,000 hours.
40 hours is good in overall, but you will always have this side note with this game. Because
maybe they mean 40 hours of gameplay, not including cinematics.
I mean, the time and money that it took to make this game, you can't ignore it. You can't.
Not.
But yeah, you know what? Let me tell you something. I hope they're correct. I hope it will come out in 2026, and I hope, like I said before, that will be an amazing Wing Commander-like game, the spiritual successor for Wing Commander. I pray that this will be like this. Every instinct in my body is telling me this game will be a fucking disaster when it comes out. A disaster. But we'll see.
At least it will have good cinematics.
We'll see. Yeah, the cinematics look at least pretty fucking awesome. But we'll see. I really hope I'm wrong. What else did you want to say? Oh.
Am I reading this correct?
Go ahead.
No, but this... What?
Go ahead, say it out loud.
Anthem's end is nearly here. Only days remain before EA will switch off the servers to BioWare's ill-fated multiplayer.
What?
Hasn't that happened already?
No, the game is still alive somehow. Barely hanging on.
Wasn't
this
released like 2018 or something?
Yeah, something like that. But the game...
Like last decade.
It had like hundreds of people playing it. Every day.
They gave up on the roadmap like a few months after it was released.
Yeah.
This thing was still active?
It was basically on maintenance mode.
Oh boy, did EA not like the contract that bound them to do that?
I don't know. Do you think that's
There's no way they wanted this to stay this long.
I mean,
they didn't make money.
I don't know. I don't know how to explain it, to be honest. I don't know how it survived to this. Most people thought it was dead a long time ago.
So BioWare had to keep employees actually sustaining this game?
No, because it's on maintenance mode. All they gotta do is make
sure have an intern.
All they had to make sure is the server is running. That's it, basically. But hey, if you go to stop killing games,
yeah,
this is another game that they would probably want to try and save, right? Because why kill it completely if some people still enjoy playing it, and obviously some people
100%. If anyone enjoys it, they should play it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, it's nearly over. It's nearly over for Anthem and for the dozens of you who play Anthem.
It does say something if people are playing this, even when it's not been developed for 7 years.
Yeah, I mean, I think from visually, it was a very visually aesthetic and beautiful game, and that alone sometimes is enough for a lot of people.
I don't remember if I played it.
I didn't, that's for sure. I mean, it was a disaster when it came out. It's still a disaster.
It's just that in that time, like Destiny, a few games of those fly around and shoot your weapon and fight things with numbers flying around games came out.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to pinpoint which one I played. It's all the same.
You know what you'll be probably playing though? What you probably won't be playing, because it will never happen, because Blizzard are planning to release more games and expansions every year going forward. Wow.
So let me get this straight. A video game developing company,
allegedly these days,
have been announcing that they plan on releasing games.
Yes, more games.
A video game company that makes games,
yes,
is announcing that they are releasing games.
Yes, they will be releasing more games and more expansions.
You know, I've heard the supermarket in my neighborhood also get an announcement. This year we will be selling groceries.
Yes, they will be selling more groceries and more food. Yes, amazing, some amazing stuff here. Blizzard is a soulless piece of shit company that died a long time ago, and they will never make good games ever again. Diablo 4 is a shit game, and everything that they made after that it was shit, and everything they made before that was shit.
How do these CEOs like Big Kotick,
right,
get into companies, live a wasteland, like
yep.
Things hang, everything's broken, and then they get a bonus, a handshake, and they move on.
They get a golden parachute, they call that in the tech world.
I said bonus and a handshake.
Yeah. They get a huge bonus to buy that 12 yacht, and then they send them to a better job where they make more money. And they win another
new company to
destroy. Yeah, the legacy to destroy, a new legacy to destroy for a new company. Yep, it is what it is. Listen though, Commander Shepard actors will return for a new Mass Effect game with bells and whistles. With bells on, sorry. If BioWare asks them, email the powers that be who make these games and say, give us more Shepard. Oh, you sweet, innocent summer child.
This only says one thing, right?
That haven't even started production of voice acting, which is pretty early in the development usually. Yes, that's what, because you need a script. They don't even need to have the characters. They just need a script. You don't even have a script, apparently. You don't even have anything. You don't have anything. Mass Effect 5...
They haven't... One thing you know for sure from this, they haven't recruited the voice actors.
Yes.
Because then otherwise the voice actors won't email them, they want to work with them if they already recruited the voice actors.
I mean, well, we should be fair. They haven't recruited specifically the actors of male and female Shepard. So that doesn't mean they...
No, but if these people are telling them we are ready to work, that means the roles haven't been filled. You don't offer yourself to a full role.
Yeah, but I don't know if those roles even exist in the new Mass Effect.
They won't be Shepard for sure, I'm saying.
So maybe there's
no need.
The voice
acting roles have been filled.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I don't think that game is coming out anytime soon, that's for sure. Even not anytime far away, it's not coming out. It's not coming out in the next 3 or 4 years, in my opinion. But we'll see. If
they're not in a serious production phase?
They're not. Sure they're not.
Then they're waiting to see what's going on with Saudi Arabia.
I mean, the Saudi Arabia thing is going to happen 100%. The shareholders
So that's what I'm saying. This studio,
yes,
BioWare, is right now just praying and waiting to see what will happen. Because once the deal is signed and everything is happening,
there's a good chance they
get cut.
Closed.
Yeah, they get closed.
Or sold.
Shuttered, whatever.
Honestly, to be sold might be the best thing for them. Honestly, to get sold to another publisher, maybe that gives them a bit more freedom.
Or maybe get investors and buy themselves out.
Maybe. It doesn't matter, because anyone who has any talent in that company doesn't work there anymore. So it doesn't really matter. It's like Blizzard. There's no one with talent left, bro. It's an empty, soulless company now. So yeah. Oh, Ubisoft.
Wait, before that.
We already said that.
This shocking thing, it's related. This is a shocking news, guys. Electronic Arts shareholders vote overwhelmingly in favor of the Saudi takeover.
Yes, shocking news.
Shocking news. The Saudi are paying much over market value because they want the buyout to be completed.
Yes.
So the people that have the shares are in for making a lot of money.
Yeah, they're gonna line their pockets, and while basically companies like BioWare who are under EA will wither away and die.
Who cares? They made money.
And the only games you'll see from EA from now on will be live service, highly monetized games. That's what I'm predicting. Because why would the fuck would you see Battlefield 4?
What do you mean why? Because
Battlefield,
the problem with Failguard was it didn't have live service elements. They told you.
I'm telling you right now, Battlefield 6 will become more and more a toxic fucking live service kind of element game. You'll have more elements that you can buy that will make
They need to squeeze the money out of the 15% that are left.
And especially now that Vince Zampella is not around anymore to, right the ship or try to fight against. He has some power because he's a very big developer.
Yep.
Now they have no leverage at all, the company that made that game. So they'll basically do what the Saudi overlords will tell them. So if they'll tell them from now on you're going to monetize this and this and this stuff that maybe were free before, they'll do it. And then the company will wither away and die. At least as a gaming company, it will do some other stuff. It will make money from other shit. Anyways, that's what I see for EA. Not the bright future, guys.
Ubisoft. Oh, Ubisoft.
Take it away. Yeah, I know you love shitting on Ubisoft, bro.
But at this point, it feels like they are trying to purposefully tank their shares.
That has been a running theory, by the way, a real theory. That they're trying to do it to fight off Tencent.
How can you justify all these scandals, all these fuck-ups? Anyway, so one of the running live services, if you will, it's not live service exactly, but Rainbow Six Siege, which is a multiplayer game by Ubisoft.
It's one actually.
Not bad.
It's a good game.
Yeah.
Well,
when we played it, it was good.
Back in the early days, it was good.
It wasn't monetized to death then.
Yeah.
Anyway, it got hacked by attackers. And not only did it get hacked, the hackers, basically what they did is just give free currency to all players.
They basically stole from the rich and gave to the poor, bro.
Yeah, they destroyed the economy of the game.
The Robin Hood hackers, bro.
Billions of, inside currency, in-game currency.
Yep.
And Ubisoft
shut down the servers.
Yeah.
They shut down the servers because they couldn't fix it at first. So they shut down the servers. That's the best. What? Our players are going to get a whole bunch of virtual currency that
we can't allow that.
No, they're going to have too much fun. Close the servers down.
Bro, can you imagine? It's the CEO and they go in and it's like, sir, we've been hacked. No, what happened? They're going to release player information.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care. With the store. Is the store okay?
Bro, we have children. I don't care.
I don't give a shit. Is the store okay?
But the law, I don't care.
Yes,
bro, they're giving them free money. What? Shut down the servers immediately.
Bro, they're giving them free virtual in-game currency. What? Oh, no. I would
virtual currency?
This will not be allowed to stand. Shut down the servers right now. Shut down the servers? That's a bit drastic, sir. Why are we punishing the player base for being hacked? Shut the fuck up! You're fired and shut down the servers.
On your way out.
Yes. Oh my god. Crazy, bro. Crazy.
All of that was supposed to be in a French accent.
We already mentioned the whole PC gaming pricing problem and how everything is going to surge in prices because of the AI gold rush. No reason to keep mentioning it.
There was something that you said that this will lead to subscription based gaming.
Yes, unfortunately, right? Yes.
First of all, I will say I have a few friends who cannot afford Series Rig. Or don't want to buy an expensive.
Now it's going to be all your friends.
And
it's going to be everyone you know who can't afford it.
And they used the NVIDIA service, all right, to play games. And they enjoyed it a lot. It lets them play decent, graphically looking games.
Sure. And that's why NVIDIA GeForce Now, that's the service you're talking about, increased their prices and limited the amount of monthly hours that you get. Just in time for the huge amount of GPU and CPU price hikes. And also consoles. Bro,
you don't get to be the first company in the world to be worth $5 trillion for no reason.
What do you think will happen once we're all basically having to play on a fucking cloud service owned by the biggest corporation in the fucking world right now? Do you think this would be a good thing or bad? Do you think they'll keep increasing prices every year like Netflix and every other streaming service in the world?
I'm just saying it's not necessarily going to be driving gaming to the subscription service. Because once this affects enough players that they can't afford, then sales will go down for games themselves at first. And companies will not be able to sell as much games because they will have the huge budget. This will affect the game industry and development industry.
That's the bubble. That's the AI bubble that everyone talks about. People are saying that eventually it's going to pop when people will not be able to buy anything anymore.
And then, so these companies will have to make games that are runnable by cheaper machines. They will have no choice because will be the way to sell, which means affordable machines will still be around and games will be made for them.
That's
some games for sure. And the same goes for consoles.
Right.
They will make consoles with something that will be more affordable because there's no choice. And games will be made for those consoles. This is something that fits itself.
We'll see. It's very interesting to see what will happen. You won't have to wait a lot of time. This shit will happen very fast.
The prices went up. This happened now.
They happened already in January. It already happens. Fucking Asus already fucking...
RAM is spiking and GPU is spiking.
Yep. Rumors of 5090 costing $5,000 right now. Went from $2,000 to $5,000.
Yep.
Between $4,000 to $5,000, which
is the price of an entire computer.
That's so ridiculous, bro. It's so fucking ridiculous.
But they need that for the AI, so you can ask it to make you a nice cat playing with the balloon.
Yes, the cat playing with the balloon with the face of Ian
energy
McGregor.
Consumption of these things.
That's another thing. Yeah, people are not talking about it. What about the environmental? What about the environmental aspect?
Cooling. You need huge cooling and lots of power to power those servers.
By the way, I want to ask you: do you think that has to do anything? Let us know, guys, in the fucking comments. Not that anyone comments in our fucking podcasts, but whatever. Let us know.
They do.
Do you feel like this whole gold rush for AI is connected to the bunch of shortages, power shortages, the huge servers are having lately? AWS, the other ones that are having these crazy shortages where you can't access huge amount of services
and some of them
websites.
Sometimes it was malfunctions or cyber attacks.
But it lately it's increasing in how often. Yes, it happens more often, and I'm wondering, is it because of issues of literally power issues, because so many data centers are popping up everywhere without regulation almost? Maybe it is. I don't know, bro. I feel like the internet is only how much can you go on to expand with the amount of energy consumption? It's crazy what's going on right now. It's going up in an exponential rate.
Energy consumption is related directly to human stupidity
and greed.
And Einstein said there is no limit to human stupidity.
There is no limit to imagination and stupidity. That's what he said.
Yes.
And greed. And I'll add greed. There is no limit to humans' greed.
Yeah. So
either.
When you combine greed and stupidity in the internet,
this is what you get.
And
the world is like you said. We're a few years away from being Cyberpunk 2077, where a few corporations are completely controlling the world, the military, the government.
This is already happening.
It's happening.
You have corporations now that are literally controlling whatever they want.
I know.
It's not direct control. It's not blatant like it is in Cyberpunk.
And every time,
but they pull the strings.
And everything is digitized. Your IDs are getting digitized.
Your entire life is digitized.
Everything you're doing through a fucking cloud-based, and everything is subscription-based. So you're paying more for the things you used to get for less. And no ownership, no personal privacy.
Bro, I'm pretty sure that if people have to deal today with a whole week of no online connectivity to the internet, and
they will lose their mind.
People will kill themselves. People will literally kill themselves.
Yes, I think you're right. I'm not 100%.
You know how many people their entire living is defined, their self-worth is defined through the social media?
Through the Instagrams, bro.
Yeah.
The grams.
To be a week without that, an hour without their feed confirming that they are worthy.
Bro, I just noticed this is such a dystopian dark episode, bro. We started the new year. I thought maybe new page.
I'm sorry, we said that we are recording in the new year, but technically this is the episode for the last year.
And many of the news items are from last year.
The next episode, the one that is technically for this year,
that would be an optimistic
perky.
Yeah, bro, I would be very happy about life there, I promise you. Not. All right, guys, I think that we have one more story, I suppose, and then we can call it. Former Elder Scrolls Online chief confirms Microsoft 2025 Bloodbath. That happened this year. It feels like it happened 2 years ago for me. Dove's departure from Zenimax, if you remember, they fucking fired thousands of people, closed a bunch of companies working on games. Some of them nearly completed games.
That thing really made me mad.
Yeah, I mean, that was a slaughter. A literal slaughter.
It's not just that. It's like the company did everything right.
You mean the company that got cut?
Zenimax!
Yeah.
Did everything right. The game was successful. It was making more and more money each year. It was becoming better and better. They were dishing out yearly expansions, and they did everything right in the capitalist world.
Which game?
Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
They did everything right. And then they got fucking cut for like 20% of the workers. Why? For being productive and profitable?
No, Copilot.
That's the...
For Copilot development. That's the reason. That's the reason why.
Unbelievable. That's what I mean. Unbelievable.
I'm not even saying that in
That's
joke.
what's... And a game that fucking... what's his face? Not Todd Howard. Who played the game Blackbird.
Phil Spencer.
CEO
of Xbox.
And said it was the most amazing game he played in a while.
Yes.
And then a week later they closed it.
They closed the game. The development of it.
Not enough Copilot.
Not enough AI. There was not enough AI in it, bro. Yeah. In this cheerful mode, I feel like we can close this one off, bro. At least we find the humor. At least we find the humor in all this fucking dystopian fucking future we're heading into.
Nothing else to find.
Yeah, if you don't laugh, you cry, bro. It is what it is. We've been Midgame Life Crisis. I am Inconsistency. This has been episode 23.
I'm a werewolf.
We are out.
Bye.